What's going on, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo. I am going to be watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 to prepare for my review of said film. And I decided I needed moral support to get through this one. So I'm tapping y'all in. So, getting my book here ready. I take notes when I watch movies to, you know, just remember points and things I want to talk about. That way I give the best possible review. And today we will be watching the Blu-ray edition of TCM 2. The original movie came out in 1974. This one, I believe, came out in 1981, somewhere in there. 1986. Holy shit! This came out a lot later than the original, which doesn't surprise me. So, yes, this was an unscheduled live stream. I have not started the movie yet. I will here in a second. But I decided I wanted to do it just for the hell of it. If nobody comes in, I'll turn it off after a few minutes. But usually somebody comes around. Of course, I get a lot more people when I actually, announce that I'm going to do one. Anyways, though, kick out the feet here. Get ready to write. Just my camera. What up, Jid? What's going on, brother? Not too bad tonight. Stomach ain't feeling so great, but I'll be all right. I am watching or about to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and decided I needed moral support for this movie. It's going to be a rough one, I can tell. I hate this movie. I absolutely fucking hate it. But I'm reviewing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, so I got to do the movie. I haven't watched it this year yet, anyways. I actually watch this movie once a year, at least, just to try and like it because all my friends like it. It just doesn't happen for me. I just don't like it. I do the same thing with Halloween 3. Just don't like it, man. That's cool, bro. Everybody's got their own opinions. You can like it. All of my friends like it. Well, not all of them, but a lot of my friends like it. So that's why well, that's not why I'm doing it. Like I said, I got to watch it for my review. But it is what it is. We don't all always like the same stuff. Looks like it's going to be a quiet night, Jid. Ain't nobody here but us possums. Oh, yeah. So, guys, this isn't going to be your normal live stream. I'm going to be watching a movie during it. And I don't know how long I want to be on. If I get enough people in here, I'll stay on for the whole duration. But I don't know if people are going to or not. So, like, I just went from 6 people down to 2. Hour and 20 minutes to go, huh, bro? That's cool, dude. Hope it flies for you. I hope it flies for you. What time is it where you're at? Andrew, what up, brother? I'm about to start the movie, Andrew. I needed moral support and a lot of Tums to get through this one. 5:40 a.m. now? Jack, what up, brother? Soulless Trenchcoat, hello. Well, Andrew, I have to because I got to review it. But also, I think I told this before. I watch this movie and Halloween 3 once a year just because I try to like them because so many of my friends do. And I just don't. I hate them. It's even more every time I watch them. So, but anyways, guys, here we go. If I don't see your comment right away, please forgive me. I'll get to it as soon as I can. Like I said, I do have to watch this movie. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll try to adjust it. But as I said, I do have to watch it, so I need to hear it. So, uh, yeah. So, TCM 2 stands for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Oh, Andrew, I meant to ask you. You said you were going to see that. What did you think of Child's Play? I hate it, Jack. That's why I need moral support here while I watch it. That's why I decided to go live. Yeah, I can already tell I'm not going to like it. Uh, well, like I said, here we go. Like I said, tell me if it's too loud, guys. Canon. It's a Canon film. Canon. I don't know, Andrew. My biasness aside, the reviews I've seen have basically said it's a decent slasher, but if you're a Child's Play fan, you probably won't like it. The next morning, the one survivor, Sally Hardesty Enright, picked up on a roadside. Sally said she had broken out of a window in hell. The girl battled a mad tale, a cannibal family in an isolated farmhouse. She saw fingers and bones. Brother and her friends hacked up with barbecue. Chairs made of human skeletons. And she sank in the cabin. Texas lawmen mounted a month-long. Yeah, Jack, I did a review of Ice Cream Man a couple months ago with Bill. Officially on the record, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But during the last 13 years, over and over again, reports of bizarre, grisly chainsaw mass murders have been all across the state. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like I said, dude, if you want to like it, I hope you like it. And as I told people the other day, if I watch it, I like it, I'll eat the crow publicly. That don't bother me. because yeah, I got into it big with. Well, not into it. Me and Cody Leach were discussing it on Twitter the other day, and all of his little mindless sheep followers. Which I'm not blaming him because it's not his problem. But when you argue with somebody or when you're talking with somebody who's got a huge following, they just all seem to attack you at once. That's okay. I've also heard the biggest problem with the remake is Chucky himself, and even Mark Hamill's voice is not very good. But like I said, I haven't seen it myself. Just going by what I see, even the people that say they like the movie, most of them had those issues with it. I've only seen 3 reviews that say it's really good. All the rest say it's okay to terrible. That reminds me, Andrew, I still haven't watched your Slashback yet. I need to do that. Oh, I hear you, bro. Nice, dude. Leprechaun, that's awesome. The original? It's a stretch. The only person that gets billing on the DVD or Blu-ray on both the front and the back is Dennis Hopper. Nobody else gets billing at all. Isn't that funny? Yeah, Jack, me too, bro. I fucking love it. Definitely Solus. I love the Leprechaun movies, bro. Um, they're not like to be taken serious horror films, really. They're they're fun, they're silly, and they're gory. And they get gorier as the series goes on. I can't stand Leprechaun Origins. Part 4 is way out there, but it's fun. Um, I do, Jack. I do. I want to see. I want to see 50 more Halloween films with Michael Myers. They don't all have to have Laurie, but they have to have Michael. I want to see more Freddy Krueger. I want to see all of it. Now, Robert Englund is really the only Freddy for me, in my opinion. But if somebody can do a really good job with it, I wouldn't mind. But like Michael, that one's easy because he doesn't talk. Same thing with Jason. I want more, Friday the 13th movies. I want more Texas Chainsaw movies. If they're more like the remake, anyways. Yeah, I like part 3 as well. I love the Leprechaun franchise. Leprechaun's just awesome. And Leprechaun Returns is definitely one of my favorite horror movies of last year. Or this year. Technically, it's this year. Oh, the actors? Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Like, if you get good people do it, that's cool, but, you know. Jackie Earl Haley did not do terrible, but that CGI they put over his face fucked him up. And his dialogue was terrible because they didn't give good writing. That's just me. I don't know. I'm cool with that with Nick Castle, but I want to see James Ducournau again. James Ducournau has become my favorite Myers practically, with the possible, uh, George Wilbur. I love George Wilbur. Him and James Jude are pretty much tied for first place for me. Hey yo, what up, Corey? How's the volume, guys? Is it too loud for you? I mean, I love Nick Castle. I always will. He is the man that created the icon. He is the man that created the style, the walk. But man, James Jude did such a good job, and George P. Wilbur in Six is just so brutal and so amazing. I even kind of like Tyler Maine's Michael a little bit. I mean, the movie sucks, but I like him as Michael. And I like his look in the first movie. The second movie, no, but in the first movie, yes. I'm hoping that lawsuit will be wrapped up by the end of the year. They're getting close, from what I've been told, and what I understand on the updates I've been getting. They're getting close, so hopefully it will be wrapped up by the end of the year, and maybe we'll start getting back on track with that. I would love a Charlie's Farm sequel. I would love 30 Charlie's Farm sequels. Okay, was that a fake scream? Like a pre-recorded girl's scream put over the top of this dude's voice? I think it was. Holy shit. This is not going to be like my normal reviews. I think just because I don't really have a lot of positives. So I would probably give until 2021, Corey, just because if they wrap up the lawsuit this year, then it's going to take them at least a year to get everything, you know. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate that. Like I said, guys, I know this isn't a typical live stream. I'm trying to watch this movie while I talk. And it's not really a commentary either, because I'm not actually doing a commentary on the film. I could, I guess, but then that would kind of dissuade the point of doing the review tomorrow, you know? So we'll see. We'll see, bro. Who knows? Sometimes it can take a while. So, like you said, they may have a script ready to go that they want to do, but also depends on who's going to do it. I mean, I've heard that even Jordan Peele wants to make a TCM. I heard that LeBron James wants to be a producer or director or something on TCM, or not TCM, on Friday the 13th. I'm sorry. You know, hey, dude, all I know is that Never Hike Alone 2 is coming out, and Tom Mathis is in that movie, and it's all going to be about Tommy Jarvis. We heard you might be headed this way. You coming up for the big game? Know why I'm here. I have both of those now, the two releases of Never Hike Alone. I got the first release and the second release. So stoked. I picked up a bunch of badass fucking VHSs today. You guys want to see a real quick sneak peek? Sneak peek. One of those boys so wild shot his own head off going 90 miles per hour. Hell, sounds exactly what they raised. No, that's cool. No spoilers, Craig. Like I haven't seen this movie 30 times already. You know, sir, this is always a pretty hairy weekend for Dallas. A whole lot of folks come to town and don't give a damn about football. You know, they just want to go blood crazy for a few riots. You know what riot means? You were a ranger. Can't hardly keep them down by law. Yeah, I don't know about how I feel about a basketball player trying to be a producer on a movie like that, especially a movie franchise I love so much. But I don't know, man. If he wants to put his money into it or something, fine, let him. But I don't think he should have anything to do with the writing or the direction of the film. And I really hope they bring back, if they do another Friday the 13th, Marcus Nispel to direct again. And I hope they bring back Derek Mears to play him, Jason. I know some old boys at the paper. Get the story out for you. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not a big fan. He says he's a big fan of it. That's why he wants to do it. But, I don't know. Like, producer implies that they're going to be doing stuff that they have, say on things. And I don't know, man. I mean, he hasn't even been in Space Jam 2 yet. We should see how that goes before we talk about anything related, See if he can even act. You need a witness? This Mercedes, I was talking about this kid's when it happened. No way was that night. You're going to hurt it. You can listen to what I say. I don't even like Dennis Hopper in this movie, guys. I like Dennis Hopper. I can't stand Stretch. Lady that plays her is really nice, though. I met her. Yeah, Space Jam 2. You haven't heard about that? It's supposed to come out either next year or the end of this year. I can't remember which. It's LeBron James is playing in Space Jam 2. Hung up on something crazy, but I believe you. I might be the only believer you got because it's right here. Right on here, those kids getting killed. Now, this is evidence for it, right? You go home. No, wait a minute. Look, I came here because I thought I could help you. I DJ'd this dumb show on KL Club in Hartford, called Crossing, Texas.
My way. Don't you get in my way. No, I'm always right in the middle of it. This is my chance to stop playing headbanging music and do something real. Well, I don't need anybody to stand with me. I got a perfect willingness to die.
Okay, I've been in and out of Texas a lot of my life, and I don't remember anybody that actually wears the kind of clothes that these fuckers wear. Dennis Hopper's about the closest. I'm watching TCM 2. You've never heard of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2? It's okay. You don't know what you're missing, and trust me, you're not missing anything.
The Texas OU Chili Cook-Off Champion is from Oklahoma, Texas, Tulsa, and Austin. He's Dallas's favorite caterer. I think he's
My bad.
the last roundup rolling grill chef, Drayton
What the hell is he wearing? I'm watching it because I have to review it tomorrow. I'm doing the entire franchise. And as I said, I actually watch this movie once a year. I also watch Halloween 3 once a year. I can't stand those movies. But I watch them once a year because all my friends love these movies, so I try to like them, and I just don't. Hard shell peppercorn. I'm watching the worst Texas Chainsaw Massacre made. Sneak peek at my ranking. Guess where this one's coming in?
This is Stretch, your fearless reporter, live from Dallas.
Worst cast in the entire franchise. Worst Leatherface. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I can't wait to get to part 4. That's how bad I hate this movie. I like Goodfellas. I love Godfather 1 and 2, but I love Goodfellas. I like the more modern feel to it. Are we friends? Sure, why not? Are we not supposed to be friends? Yeah. I kind of feel like my duty as a quote unquote YouTuber is to watch movies that I don't like a lot, especially if I'm thorough. And what's funny is I actually own multiple copies of this film. just because I collect shit. Like this Blu-ray. The only reason I bought this Blu-ray is I really like that cover. I think that cover's amazing.
What can I do you for?
You don't have to agree with my opinions. That's not a requirement to be a friend. Uh, out of the top, the big five, Freddy, Jason, Michael, Chucky, and Leatherface. TCMs are probably my least favorite one.
You want to test them? They're testing them. Then circles a time or two.
Here's something else I don't get at all. Why does he use fucking chainsaws to go after Leatherface? That's so dumb. He's supposed to be an ex-ranger, and he's out to take out the people. Why don't you just use a fucking gun? It's supposed to be poetic justice or something. You'll wonder why I don't like this movie. Okay, I gotta stop talking about it because I'm not gonna leave anything for my review tomorrow if I do.
Now this is very hard to believe. I'd like you to play that.
Yeah, I'd say so. Ghostbusters.
All the way up to the birth of man. No shit. Yeah. Oh, you want to hear it now? I want to hear it on the radio, on your show. I don't think it's illegal to do that. FCC regulations.
Ghostface and Pinhead aren't part of the Big Five.
Figure out how to do
The Big Five is the Big Five franchises of horror, and that's Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street,
why.
Child's Play,
Because
and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Scream isn't one of them. Neither is Hellraiser. And they're also not, Ghostface is, but Hellraiser is not a slasher icon either.
when pieced it together murder, they call it accident. You got that last slaughter on tape. You play it on the radio. Then the laws will stop trying to shut me up and start helping me. Stop. Give you something real to do. Said you were gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I need you.
To have a moment in a movie just because it's a cool thing doesn't excuse bad writing.
Well, on the stretch, Mr. Enright. You call me Lefty. Mighty nice doing business with you. You have a nice day.
Cool, Andrew.
Yeah.
All legs and no ass at all. Corey, you still there, bro?
again. Number one. Number one. Warriors are number one. Number one.
Now, to put something in a movie just for a moment in the film doesn't excuse it being bad writing. Like, if I wanted to put a lightsaber battle in the middle of a movie where it doesn't need to be, that doesn't excuse me for writing bad material to put it in there.
Told you boys, and I told you.
I love Terrifier. Terrifier is amazing.
Get off. What's on the radio? That's all. Can't be. I can't. I won't. All right. What station? Ain't no joke, boy. Tune in there. You done it again. You fool shit. You what crackers, you beat them dead to me yet.
Oh, I'm all good, dude. I was just trying to explain what I meant. I didn't know if what I said came across the right way. The second one sucked, Jack. The first one's okay. It's not the best. The Terrifier segment is the best part of it, definitely.
Nothing going on.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate that. Hello, Sean. No, it's funny about that, Sean, and I'm sure Bill Moseley is a very nice guy. I've never met him. I don't know. I can't stand him in this movie. I absolutely can't stand him. But I like him in a lot of other movies. But the movie that everybody loves him in, which is this one, I can't stand him in. That's cool, Andrew. If you don't mind me saying so, do it like I said. Do it. Wait till it's late. Make sure everything's dark, and just no distractions. I mean, if you and your partner are watching it, that's cool. But kind of be in on the movie. You know what I'm saying? It makes it very. It really does help lend to the atmosphere. I think the few issues I had with it when I saw it in theaters, after I watched it again, I realized that it melted down to the distractions of being in the theater. I want them to be on the big screen, but like people, we were talking about the Child's Play movies going straight to video on demand or video. I don't mind because I really don't mind that with horror. With horror movies, sometimes watching them in theaters is not a good thing. Especially now, people are bringing like their little 2-year-olds and shit to the horror movies. You got kids screaming, you got crying, you got everybody crinkling wrappers, and I'm just as guilty as crinkling wrappers and shit as anybody else. But especially when you're I like watching horror movies on the big screen, and like, I got to stop going opening weekend. I couldn't help it with Halloween. I went opening weekend. I went opening day, right? No, the day after opening day, just because of when I was working. But, um, that watching it in the theaters with all those people, the theater was packed. It was so filled that it just was very distracting. And it takes you out of the mood. It kind of changes the atmosphere of the film. You know what I mean? Now, if it's like a big summer blockbuster, lots of explosion like that, yeah, I want to watch it in theaters. Godzilla movies, I want to watch in theaters, things like that. And I like watching them in theaters, but I like watching them when there's hardly anybody in the theater. That's cool, Ghostbusters. I haven't. I haven't seen a single one of these movies in theaters except for Which one did I see in theaters? No, I didn't see that one in theaters either. I haven't seen any of these movies in theaters. Wait, no, that's not true. Wait, no, I haven't seen any of these movies in theaters. I don't think. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for Three from Hell. I'm kind of worried about it, but I'm kind of excited for it too. Hello, Rattle Trap. How's it going? I am watching a movie and talking to some homies. Getting ready for a review I got to do tomorrow. Yeah, Goodfellas is an amazing movie.
Are you fucking crazy? We are closed. Off the air till tomorrow. You'll have to come. Oh, so this is Radio Land, huh? The infinite turtle, the waves through the ether fuzz roll on forever. I know what you're thinking. This is weird enough, but I can handle it. You know? You're my lady. Me and Bubba, my little brother, listen to you every night. Music is my life. You know,
Hi, Tim.
but I don't get too embarrassed to one of my requests. It's two different bodies, you know. But now that we're here in flesh and blood, I could maybe make a request and it'd still count, huh? Yeah, that iron butterfly. You know, like in the Vita de Gata, baby. Oh, it's heavy. You know, I've never been to a radio station before. You think you could do me a tour, huh? Sure. Sure.
Those big old fake teeth. Yeah, I had a troll come in here a few minutes ago. Kicked him out right away. Good night, Jack. Good night, Andrew. I hope you enjoy Leprechaun, bro. It's one of my favorites.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Very cool, Craig.
What about my request? You know, get the request record that you punked out today. I love that. What was it anyway, the Rambo 3 soundtrack? Play it again. I get,
All right, if I'm not speaking, guys, I'm watching this.
you get a copy. You could autograph it. a fan. And here, record ball. Oh, we keep the golden oldies.
I'm not a fan of the Leatherface in this movie at all.
Oh, he's getting my plate. Oh, my brain is burning. Not a flashback. A flashback. Oh. Oh, Leatherface, you phantom! Look what you did to my sonny phono wig deal. God damn, I can't believe it. You have to buy me a new plate cover. You have to buy me a new plate cover, Leatherface. Oh. Oh. He's going to send me back to the VA hospital with his death in my plate.
Yeah, this is gross.
Mess me up.
Good night, Craig.
Get that bitch, Leatherface, get that bitch. Hurry up, Leatherface! Hurry up, get that bitch! Ring. Music is my life.
Good night. I think I'm going to sign off as well, guys. I know it's winding down. Everybody's getting out of the chat, and I know I'm not very entertaining tonight. So, fucking neighbors shooting out fireworks at midnight. One of these nights, I'm just going to go take my shotgun and go start shooting it out at midnight for no reason. Wake everybody up. You still there, Tim? If you're still watching, I'll stay on. I didn't know if anybody was still watching.
Get out of here! For incoming mail! Oh,
Your neighbors too. That's funny. Dude, just going with the saw does not make you a good Leatherface. Yeah, this movie. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to finish the rest of this film. Thank you guys for joining me for a little while. Appreciate it. You guys have yourself a great night. Peace out, everybody.